Good morning, this is Fionn Wynne Davis reporting from Menai Bridge, where I'm waiting for Mr. Willy van Molenbeek, who's just been released from quarantine following his trips to China, the Congo and New Guinea. Mr. Molenbeek, how does it feel to be back in Wales after these months of quarantine and lockdown?
It's wonderful to be back here in Wales, thank you very much, yes.
And
Lots of things of course, but wonderful to be here.
Of course, and how does your brother Kurt van Molenbeek feel about your return?
His name is not Kurt, it's Martin, and he gets that all the time, but it's Martin. Anyway, he's waiting for me inside the restaurant. Thank you very much, thank you, goodbye.
Thank you very much. We did ask the government for comment, but nobody was available. Thank you very much. Back to the studio.
Well, this is how everything started, but first let me introduce myself. My name is Julian. Until recently I was a servant for the von Molenbeek family. Today I'd like to tell you the story about Willy, the homecoming son, Martine, who always felt that he got the short end of the stick, and Mother, full of love for both her sons. What started so promisingly and glamorous turned into a cesspool of family discord and pandemic melodrama. But let's see with our own eyes what happened.
So, Brother William, I'm sure this is like a perfectly adequate repast for your fine tastes.
Not what I'm used to. I'm much better than this when I was abroad.
These are the finest Welsh love apples money can buy, sir.
Not what I'm used to. When I was in the Congo and in China.
While you're travelling around China, the Congo, Indonesia, and the like, making friends with those plague bringers, is it?
There'll be no fraternisation. Not during the lockdown, not during this context. Ha!
That's nonsense. You're the one who's throwing the economy away.
Look, just listen. Evans Brothers, that chip shop in Bethesda, they've all made a fortune during this crisis. They've been totally ignoring all the rules.
This is absolute nonsense, sir. The Mavis Claudion is on his last legs. They've been out to Scampi for 3 weeks.
They made a fortune out of this bloody lockdown.
If you would just be killing everybody, sir.
Changed since lockdown. You become a complete stranger to me.
I'll tell you what's strange. It's your idea of a bloody gift, sir. You could stick it up your fundament.
Gift, not a murder weapon. Bloody idiot! Bloody idiot! Do you remember all that art we used to do, all that Dada stuff we used to do with Mother in the old days before the lockdown? It's only 3 months ago, it feels like ages away.
Well, back then you used to stick to your morals, now you live on it.
Oh, shut up what you know about it. Can't you arrange for me to go and see Mother? Can't you arrange for her to invite me to go
No,
and
not
see
possible.
Why not?
Well, she's moved out to the hotel, back to the house, and voluntarily, by the way.
What do you mean voluntarily? I need to get to see it. If I don't get to see it, everything will be out of rhythm. Everything will be out of...
I said no!
No, shut up!
Julian! Julian!
One moment.
There's a cadaver on the bank. Do you have an explanation for this?
There's a carcass every week.
I didn't ask how often they appear. I asked you why it's there.
It's from neighbouring properties. Sometimes there are dogs, sometimes there are cats. This week there were rabbits.
Yes, and maybe a chicken next week, eh?
Should I remove it?
I don't have time to look at this now. Just take it to the basement.
Yeah. Disease and death everywhere. How sad a world. I was delighted to see Willie back home. I was hoping his return might change things for the better. I knew of his love for Mother, who adored him endlessly, but Martin was competing for the love of Mother, did everything to hold her close and prohibit Willie from seeing her. I could see how it killed both of them. Mother had not been well since Willie had left, and Martin's behaviour only made it worse. There were days when Mother couldn't do anything but ask for Willie. So once Willie returned, it didn't take long for things to escalate between Mother, Martin and Willie. I will certainly remember that Sunday for the rest of my life.
Dankeschön. Willi, hat's dir gefallen?
Ja, Mutter.
Ich habe es nur für dich gemalt.
That's how we do it now, every Sunday at the same time. It's spiritual food, and you know.
Julian,
Yes, madam?
how long does the roast take to cook?
Well, cooking fake hedgehogs, so it won't take very long at all, really. No.
But very well then, we've still got half an hour, so Martha could read us a poem, perhaps.
Le mot joyeux. Dans une terre grasse et pleine d'escargots, je veux creuser moi-même une fosse profonde où je puisse à loisir étaler mes vieux os et dormir dans l'oubli comme un requin dans l'onde. Je hais les testaments et je hais les tombeaux, plutôt que d'implorer une larme du monde. Vivant, j'aimerais mieux inviter les corbeaux à saigner tous les bouts de ma carcasse immonde. Oh, vert, noir compagnon sans oreilles et sans yeux, voyez venir à vous un amour libre et joyeux. Philosophe viveur, fils de la pourriture, à travers ma ruine, allez donc sans remords, Et dites-moi s'il est encore quelque torture pour ce vieux corps sans âme et mort parmi les morts.
And did you like it, Willie?
Terrible here! Terrible!
Listen to him as if we were threatening him.
Kennt es einfach nicht.
Spare your words!
Exactly.
Spare your words!
Unfamiliar to him!
Spare your words, it's terrible here! This is where the real life is, out here. Look! Sorry, I don't want to insult you, mother. This is where the real life is, not in the dark over there. This is where the real life is. Just look! This is the real life.
Dinner is served.
That's enough!
Oh!
Martin!
Well, it's Willie. He's been acting up. He's been protected all his life. He's got no sense of threat. It's Willie this, Willie that. Those who put themselves in danger die in it. Pick this up.
Willi! 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 Willi!
Indeed, lockdown changed everything. But there was also this whole culture of isolation that had got out of control. I think that already started before Willie left to travel the world. But was Willie right with his fatalistic sense of the former home being in decay? Decadence? What do you think? Are we back to fin de siècle Europe before the Great War? No. Willie would go too far if he abandoned his family. Would he really leave Mother behind? Well, I can tell you. He actually had decided to leave for good that Sunday afternoon. He really did. He told me that once. But then, when driving off that desperate Sunday evening, someone new entered into Willie's life. Our neighbour's daughter. She walked by the road. Willie stopped to see whether she needed help and fell for her the moment she laid eyes on him. What a fateful gaze. Connie, a woman with a mystery for Willie the adventurer to explore.
Oh, hello Hugh, mae'n mor braf, mae tywydd yn bendigedig heddiw. A hefyd, mae yna ceffylau, dwi yn caru ceffylau.
Dim ond ceffylau?
Dim ond ceffylau.
Dwi allan o'r gwynt. A dwi'n yn hyd oed gwybod dy enw.
Fy enw fi ydi Connie. Mae wedi dod o'r enw Corona. Ac dyna be oedd enw fy mam. Neffel!
Ga i weld ti eto, Lori?
Cewch, ond cofio bod dwi'n deffro a cychwyn y diwrnod 7 o gloch.
So Willie did not leave and really tried to make it work even with Martine. Connie changed everything. Love is blind, isn't it? But maybe hate as well. There's no growth in competition.
In the fresh air. Ynys Faelog. Ynys Faelog. I've been all around the world, but Ynys Faelog can't beat it.
This, what you call fresh air, is nothing but a foul and pestilent congregation of vapours. No, I've got it, I've got it, Willie! I said I've got it!
Of course, when I was in South Korea, I played against the national Olympic winning badminton team.
Willie, let's not hear about South Korea again.
Oh. Athleticism. You should get fit, like I am.
I'm fit enough to hold a pencil, and that's as fit as I want to be.
Gazelle-like reactions, that's what you need.
Just a pudding. I'm not keen on physical activity, Willie.
Do you good?
No, it won't.
Spend too much time on that bloody poetry.
A poet must have a one expression.
You should be super fit and athletic like me. Get all women after you.
You've got the power of a snooker player. It's nonsense. And what kind of women do you attract?
Oh, is that lovely Connie?
That awful hippie.
What's wrong with her? I tell you,
What are you doing?
you have to arrange for me to see Mother.
What's your favourite nautical knot?
Granny knot.
You can't see Mother, and that's fine off. It's not possible.
You have to arrange it for me. Everything will be out of sync otherwise.
Granny
All
knot.
the arrangements are going arse over tit.
Granny knot is not proper nautical knot.
Half inch then.
Fine, I was going to say that. You still can't see
Double
Mother.
half inch.
Can't see Mother, and you can't see that ghastly hippie woman.
A chamber play is what this family pursued on this island after fixed-term lockdown, and shortly before a never-ending lockdown. The new normal.
Take this, will you, please? Oh yeah, we've been invited to a parents' evening by Mr. Cycler.
Us, both of us.
Well, not both of us, though. Me and Mother.
Julien,
Hello, madame.
Julien,
Here is the mask.
it's wunderschön.
The best I could get under the circumstances.
Wunderschön.
What's this mask for, Mother?
Wir sind doch heute Abend bei den Seidlers eingeladen. Und wir sind alle verkleidet. Die Kinder lieben das.
Mother's mask. What good, ma'am? She's trying so hard.
Of course, although Martin tried to intervene wherever possible, he couldn't stop Willie from meeting either Mother or Connie. Both's health, however, declined quickly, with Connie being sent to hospital and Mother suffering the pain this caused to her beloved son Willie. And Martin, let's see his delight.
Ich muss Conny sehen! Nein, ich muss Conny sehen!
dürfen hier nicht durch!
Scheiße, ich muss Conny sehen!
Mae'n ddifrifol, mae'n osbiwch di mynd i weld...
Dwi'n mynd i weld Conny.
O, Conny off eto de. Dwi'n fiwch di mynd yna, mae jyst iawn di marw. Diolch i chdi, Lian yn mynd â hi am dro a roi nhw swsys mawr ni. Mae ar fin y bel, gyfaill. Wedyn dyna chdi sy'n dall dim.
Rhoi bloody uniform a ti sy'n meddwl bod ti'n bloody diw. Rhan y sbio ar stadau, jyst ti'n doctor i bloody vet Kevin Glad.
Dwi ddim jyst yn
Sy'n mynd bloody tri gyffola.
Dwi wedi bod yn studio chdi gael dad mewn coleg, ynde.
O, i beth bloody malik, yn gymryd i wneud gweld.
Just go and tell him.
Wel, Conny! Dwi'n mynd yn Conny!
Mae Conni'n
Ti'n mynd stopio fi, gont?
Mae Conni'n ddifrifol wael. Mae bob cusan, mae bob cyffyrddiad
Ti'n mynd stopio fi?
yn farwol iddi hi.
Ti'n mynd stopio fi?
Dos fiw i chdi cyffwrdd. Dos fiw i chdi cyffwrdd.
Ti'n mynd fath o'r un Almain.
Oes na fo.
Ffiniad go iawn.
Na, mae rhaid i fyny bod chdi'n aros yna. Mae bob cyffyrddiad, bob cusan yn farwol iddi hi.
Oh, I say it. There you see it. Every touch is fatal, even a kiss.
Cont!
Mae di mynd i rola. Beth gorau ddod yn neud ydi bod ni...
What else to tell here? I think you all know how the story of a British family in Wales will end. Treason and mistrust, despair and longing, humiliation and isolation. These are all the true forces that write out our lives, aren't they? Do you think there is hope for Connie, Mother and Willie? In Britain? In 2021?
Mutter!
Willi.